Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the channel. I do hope all you fantastic viewers are well. Today we are checking out Himmerland Golf Euro Tour. This is an RCR designed by the very talented Anders NM. We are going to be competing against the AI on very hard difficulty, as always. Let's confirm that. Made in Denmark, guys, is a European Tour event on the Euro Tour. So fairways are firm, greens are soft, green speed is medium fast, everything else is at default, and we are playing off the black tees, which are the longest. But this guy is a bit of an RCR specialist. Like I did say, Made in Denmark is a European Tour golf tournament, played annually in Denmark, and this is one of the courses that does host that event. So if you guys have seen my previous 2 or 3 rounds, you will have noticed I am pushing things a lot to the right recently. I have spent a few hours on the driving range trying to correct that, so hopefully that bears fruit in today's round. So hole number 1, short par 4, playing 328 yards, stroke index 11, beautiful looking opening hole, dogleg left with water in play. But wow, like I did say, Anders NM, bit of an RCR specialist, especially the Scandinavian courses. I think we could just about take on the green here, just applying a touch of draw just to keep this to the right hand side of the green. Absolute laser beam of a swing. Depending on the kick here, we may not hold the green. It looks like it's just going to trickle off the edge, and that's going to leave us a flop shot from probably about 20 to 30 yards. 32 yards out. Got a 5 mph wind. Look at that, this is a double green. Absolute great feature. So just lofting up this sand wedge, try to flop this as close to the pin as possible. There's the customary slow we do put on it. Checks up fairly quickly, and that's going to be a tricky 7 or 8 foot putt for an opening birdie by the looks of things. 6 footer. Green speeds are 156. Slightly downhill, just going left edge of the cup here and playing this with a bit of pace. It does turn, and we do start off this event with a birdie. Great way to open the round. Brooks Koepka, Seve Ballesteros, all on the top of the leaderboard there. Hole number 2, par 4, playing 390 yards, stroke index 15. This one looks like it's going to be a dog leg right. But obviously the information I do have on this course is it's all in Danish. I'm afraid I cannot understand the Danish language, unfortunately. But I think this course is situated in Gaten, Denmark, and it was built in 1980. Another really good opening drive, or should I say second drive. That one is going to hold centre of the fairway. That should be nothing more than a short wedge into the second green. 90 yards, so let's change that from the pitch all the way to a full lob wedge. With that 6 mph wind in our face, it should help us hold us up here. So looking to fire this one right at the flagstick. The wind is going to help us out, so just de-lofting this and hopefully it lands slightly right of the pin. Should bounce up quite aggressively and then check up instantly. Great strike. It's tracking well. There's a bounce, and it sits down. It'll actually generate a little bit of spin due to that down slope. And we've got a downhill putt from 3 feet. It turns, and we do tap it in for our second birdie. So great start to this round. We are 2 under. Ballesteros, Brooks Koepka, Carlos Ortiz all at the top of the leaderboard as we do move on to hole number 3, which is playing 203 yards, and it is a par 3. But in between fixing my swing, hopefully guys, on the driving range, which you're probably talking about 5-6 hours since the previous video, I have been playing NASCAR Heat 4, which is such an addictive game. So going to have to really loft up the hybrid here and try and use that slope. It's at the back of the green to bring the ball back down. Really in between clubs here due to the wind. Need to put on a good swing here. Oh, push that slightly right, and with that we're going to fail to hit our intended target, which was the slope. It's probably going to actually trickle off the back of the green. So I would imagine it's going to be a little chip shot here, probably about 6-7 yards. 7 yards bang on. Let's see if we can get this as close to the pin as possible. Ball's going to move hard left here, but we should eliminate most of the break due to the chip. Good execution. Oh, I put it very slow on that, so with that we have lost a yard or two. But I think this course is situated in Garia, Denmark, and it was designed in 1980. But we do tap in solid par there after a poor tee shot, and we are going to remain at 2 under par. So, hole number 4, playing 353 yards. It is a par 4, stroke index 13. But loving these RCRs that we are covering on the channel the past few rounds. This looks an absolute fantastic course. Very tight fairway here. With a good drive though, it should be nothing more than a pitch. Fairway is uphill. Just going to try and use that uphill fairway to our advantage here. The wind's really died down. Good tee shot. Noticing a huge difference in my swing today. And like I said guys, I've been, since the previous rounds, probably 2-3 rounds previously to this, my swing tempo was off. I was pushing things severely right. So it just does show that practice does pay off. Watch this, we'll probably push this one severe right. I think this 63 yard Sam wedge should be bang on here. Shouldn't run out too much. Great execution. That should bounce and then sit down fairly quickly. Oh, that sat down in a heartbeat. Really didn't expect that to come up as short as what it did. 5 yards short almost. I'm actually going to putt this. Trying to use the flag stick to our advantage here and rattle this home. Should turn. Oh, why we just burn the left edge. So unlucky. And we are going to come up with our second par. And we are going to remain at 2 under. Really enjoying this course so far. Co-lead with A. Reeves, Ortez, Kopka, Cabrero, Bello making moves on the leaderboard. Hole number 5, par 4, playing 471 yards, stroke index 7. Looks like water is in play here with these 2 little ponds. Not convinced we can hit driver here. Fairway's definitely going to turn to the right. No, I think I'm going to come down to the 2 woods here. I think driver's just going to be a bit of a risk. Let's see if we can put a good swing on this 2 wood. So really feeling good about my swing today. That should kick on well down this fairway. I think we made the right option there. I think that driver could have just trickled into the light rough. And that is going to leave us 181 yards, up 18 feet. It is an uphill green. Don't want to be short there. Look at that false. I'm saying false front, but it's a slope just short of the pin. So 5 iron, fully lofted. Let's see if we can get this one right up near the pin. If we are long, there is a slope. It should take us back down. Great strike. Perfect, perfect. Absolutely nailed that. This should be bang on. This should work its way back down towards the pin ever so slightly. Come on, ball. There we go. Reluctantly moving. Doesn't really move much. That's going to leave us a downhill putt for birdie. 11 feet down 4 inches. This one is going to break left here. Tough putt. Greens are fairly challenging, to be honest, as you would expect on a course that is featured in the Euro Tour. Oh, it's another putt that just gets away from us. Probably went 5-6 feet past. So an uphill putt from 5 feet. I'm going to turn to the right slightly, playing this firm, and we do manage to walk away with a par after a tough birdie putt. So we are going to remain at 2 under. No change on the leaderboard. Hole number 6, par 3, playing 187 yards, stroke index 5. What a stunning looking hole this is. Playing across this pond. Pin is right at the front of the green. That is quite a tough pin location. Could be in between clubs here. 174 with a wind in our face. Ooh. Certainly need to land on the fringe or front of the green here to hold this ball, but the wind's going to help us out. Just going to loft this 6-iron up a touch. Wind's really picked up from the previous hole. Great strike. This should be all over this pin like a rash. This should sit down really quickly. It does just that, and that is going to leave us a slight downhill putt, probably about 6 feet out. 6 feet bang on. Quite a straightforward putt, shouldn't move too much. Going to play with this with pace. And we do drill that right into the heart of the cup for birdie number 3. So we are 3 under. Fernandez making moves. Fredericks, apart from that, no change. Hole number 7, par 4, playing 436 yards, stroke index 9. Really enjoying this course, guys. Absolutely stunning, by the way. Really enjoy playing RCRs, especially when they've been designed to this standard. 7 mile per hour wind, should just about manage to hit driver here. Fairway is uphill. Put a slow on that. That ball's now going to go longer than it should and to the right. It's actually done us a huge favour there. We have found the left centre of that fairway, but still to this day, guys, it's just so bizarre that slows increase the distance in your ball. It's 120 yards up 21, 7 mile per hour diagonal wind. I think we're actually going to have to play pitch and wedge here. Let's just have another look at this green. Yeah, it's going to have to be pitch and wedge, and we will loft it up because the ball is on quite a severe uphill slope. So almost fully lofting this pitch and wedge up should stop instantly. Good swing. Oh, the wind didn't move us as much to the left, but to be fair, a bit of a squiggly line there. When you're fully lofting clubs up like that, guys, the swing line increases with difficulty. This putt's breaking both ways, downhill. What amount of downhill putts we've had for birdies. But yardage was bang on there, we just pushed it 21 feet to the right. Wind didn't really help us out either. That should start to turn back. Oh, it's going to turn too much. Don't think it just had the legs to get there neither. It is going to be another tap in for the par, and we are going to remain at 3 under par. But so far, very challenging course, to be honest. That wind that we're encountering is just ensuring that we're in between clubs most of the times when we're playing into the green. Hole number 8, par 5, playing 552 yards, stroke index 17. Very narrow fairway once again. Don't have much room for error off these tee boxes. Just looking to set this down the centre of the fairway. It's downhill. Fairway's going to slope to the left by the looks of things. It's another slow. That one didn't really feel slow, but looks like we're going to get away with it. And once again, it's worked in our favour because we've probably added a good 10 yards to our tee shot there. Can we reach this in 2? I think we just about can. 227 yards, down 24 feet. I think it's going to have to be 5 hybrid here. Just looking to catch the front of that green and let the green manipulate the ball and hopefully take it towards the flagstick. Great strike. Phenomenal strike. If this has got the legs to kick up there, this could be really, really good. Oh, it took a huge bounce there on that false front. 2 iron would have been too long. So once again, just slightly in between clubs, but we've got a 10 yard. Tell you what, if we get this on line, this could drop. Let's see if we can chip this in for eagle. Go on. Oh, once again, just coming up a little bit short. Just applied a touch too much loft onto that chip shot. Didn't run out. But we are going to pick up the birdie from 4 feet. We do that, and we do move to 5 under par. 4 under par. Geez, oh, I do apologise. Sneakily improving my score there. But no real challenge from the AI yet. But this is a tough course, guys. Maybe looks straightforward at a few shots, but I feel I'm swinging far superior today than I have down in previous rounds. probably the last 3 or 4 rounds maybe since the update, and I'm not blaming the update for my swing. It's just maybe a coincidence that since the update I've not been playing or swinging particularly great. Just looking to use as much of this fairway on the left hand side as possible. Hardest hole in the course. There we go. I should kick hard left here, I would imagine. But tight sloping fairways are a common scene around this course. So we are going to be having a tough approach shot here, to be honest. Ball's going to move hard left at our feet. 195 at 21. I think this club does the business, you know. It's another slow. It's probably just going to stay too right. Might kick left here, but it's going to kick left with pace. And we're way long. So that's 3 or 4 slows we've had. Certainly don't feel as if I'm swinging slow. But we've got to put our faith in the game. So a tough uphill putt here. 34 feet, up 1 foot. Breaking both ways, but certainly going to turn more to the right. I tell you what, if this has got the legs, this could be good. Go on, get in. There we go. What a putt that is from 34 feet. And we are rewarded with the 5th birdie this time. And we do have a 4-shot lead over the chasing pack. So hole number 10, par 3, playing 158 yards, stroke index 4. Phenomenal looking par 3. Down 20 feet. Very subtle wind here. 9 irons definitely the club. Just going to loft it up a touch. Try and get this stopping as quick as possible. Should land just short of the pin and hopefully bites. Certainly what a clean swing here and good tempo. We've gotten both. That should be bang on. Get down. Get down. This should sit instantly. It does, and that is going to reward us with a tap-in birdie, probably about 4 feet. Delighted with that tee shot. But once again, not a straightforward putt here. This is going to turn right. We do read that putt well, and we do pick up birdie number 6. So great to see all the course challenges pop up. There is some courses that don't have as much challenges as other courses, and I am aware that they are automatically generated by the game. But hole number 11, long par 5, 647 yards. But we do have an 8-mile-per-hour wind behind us. Should comfortably be able to come over that bunker. Fairway's going to kick hard right. Oh, there's a push right. I just hope we don't get a huge kick right off this slope here. No, didn't kick as severe as I expected it to. But that's how we have been swinging on a regular basis the past 3-4 rounds. That's the first time we've seen it today. Like I say, I have been working hard in between playing NASCAR Heat 4, which I'm totally addicted to, by the way, to fix that. So just try to chase this 2-wood as far down the fairway as possible and leave a flop at a pitch. Should just about hold this fairway. Should get a kick left here. Oh, didn't kick left at all. And that has kicked us all the way into that heavy rough. This could be a tough lop shot actually. 36 yards out the heavy rough. It's just going to de-loft this. It shouldn't sit down instantly, so it should run out well for us coming out the rough. Good execution. It should make its way up this uphill green. I'm very happy with that outcome. Probably looking about a 6 to 7 foot putt for birdie. Could be a tough putt though. Certainly going to have a little break to the left just about. Break done exactly what it said it would. We do pick up another birdie, so some good scoring holes there. And we are moving with steam to 7 under par. Hole number 12, par 4, playing 446 yards, stroke index 6. But just stunning views here, guys. Very, very impressed with this course. The wind is so random today. We're going from 9-mile-per-hour winds all the way down to 2 or 3. Good tee shot. Should just about kick slightly to the right here and hold that right hand side fairway. just like that, and that's going to leave us a slight uphill approach shot into this 12th green. 145 yards, up 14 feet. 9 irons bang on. Just going to loft it, de-loft it a few touches due to the uphill and that slight wind. Should land short of the green and hopefully... Oh, that's another slope. That's bye-bye ball. It's going to be long and right now. So getting a lot of random slows today. One or two of them have genuinely felt slow on my part. But a few of them also feel like I've not swung particularly slow. So just try to flop this up and down for the par. Should run out and sit down. Oh, it didn't check up at all. Looks like we could well be dropping a shot here. But this is what I like about this course. I've said on a few holes that there's very little room for error. We've made a mistake there. 2 mistakes. And we are probably going to be punished unless this does drop. Is it going to turn? It's not turning. Oh, it did turn. Did you see the way that turned the last 2 feet? Really took a hard turn to the right, which I didn't expect. And we do tap that in for the first bogey of the round, and with that we are moving back down to 6 under par. Kevin Na making an appearance on the leaderboard. The hole number 13, par 4, 453 yards, stroke index 8. 4 mile per hour wind behind us here, so we can fully attack this fairway. Nah, yeah, we can hit driver. Should just about have enough fairway to work with here. I'll be surprised if this runs out. If it does, I think it's only light rough. Far superior swing line. That needs to get down. Yeah, we should have plenty of fairway to work with here. And that is going to leave us a wedge into this green. Absolutely nailed that drive. So ball is below our feet here, 127 yards. Ooh, gonna have to loft this up. This is when this slope adds yardage to the ball. We've got an 8 mile per hour diagonal wind. Ball's gonna move right here as well. So plenty loft, great execution. Needs to get down. Oh, the winds really took a hold of that, to be honest. Yardage was not too bad. It's probably going to be about 15, 16 feet right at the pin. 14 feet. Once again, very challenging putt. Downhill. This is going to turn hard left here, especially the weight we're playing this. It's got a chance. I can't see it. It's past my shoulder. Ooh, didn't turn enough. Did not turn enough. Good weight there. Was hoping to bounce back with a birdie there after a bogey in the previous hole, but we'll take the par, and we are going to remain at 6 under par here. So bar a few slows, I feel I'm swinging very well today, and I think that's testimony to the designer Anders NM that he's managed to create a course that plays as challenging as this. So short par 4 should be able to drive the green here. Let's see if we can do a Phil Mickelson, which he did with Tom Brady, Tiger Woods and Peyton Manning. What an event that was, and what a swing this is. Have we done a Phil Mickelson? I think we have. That should sit down fairly quickly. Is it going to hold the green? It does, and a fantastic tee shot there. Really happy with that one. And that is going to give us putt for eagle from about 22 feet, 21 feet. This one is going to turn slightly left. We'll have to play this quite firm. These 156 greens is not that needs to hold its line. Oh, just turned off a little bit. These 1.5 greens are not a speed that I've played very often in this game. I'm more accustomed to the 187s, to be honest, or the high 17s and 187s, which I do prefer playing on. But we do tap that in for a birdie. So unlucky not to walk away with eagle there. And we do move back up to 7 under par. So the AI really struggling out here today. So we do move on to hole number 15. Short par 4, playing 392 yards. This should be a good drive, hopefully, and then a pitch shot into this 15th green. Can't see it being more than that. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Laser beam. That should run out well. Should kick over to the right. Just found that slope. So just over to the right centre of that fairway. It's actually going to be a lob wedge. Pins right at the back. Once again, playing off a slope. Just sending this left of the pin. Just going to de-loft this a touch due to the yardage. Good strike. Oh, it's turned beautifully. This should kick out firmly for us. Then sit down. I actually sat down a lot quicker than I expected it to. But we do have an 8-foot putt for birdie. And we do pick up our 9th birdie. And that moves us to 8 under par. Just remember, we did have a bogey thrown in there. So we are only 8 under despite having 9 birdies. We are moving on to hole number 16. Short par 3, which looks like it's going to be uphill. But it's such a fantastic looking course, guys. Lots of detail on this course. From what I've seen from YouTube videos and screenshots, the course is very accurate. And it certainly plays like a true test and Scandinavian course on the Euro Tour. So just lofting up this pitch and wedge. That wind is just changing as I keep looking. It's only 1 mile per hour. Shouldn't affect us. Need to put in a good swing here. Great execution. This should be good. This should be very, very good. This should sit down. It does. In real life, guys, that ball's spinning back about 2-3 yards at least. But like we know, it's not in this game, unfortunately. When it should be. You get it very randomly and very sporadically. But we do pick up another birdie, and we do move to 9 under par. So hole number 17, par 4, playing 412 yards, stroke index 12. By the way, did you see Tom Brady's shot from, I'm not sure the yardage, I would say about 110 yards. That is an amateur player spinning the ball back about 6, 7, 8 feet. Tremendous shot, which halved him the hole. But really happy with the improvement in my swing today. Like I say, I'm only 9 under, but this is a tough course. Bar a few slows, maybe 1 or 2 putts, which in all honesty were tough putts. Wow, I never expected that to run out the fairway. I don't think we could have played this course too much better. But 43 yards, this flop shot should just be about bang on, you know. Just going to loft this up a touch so it does bite, hopefully. There's the slope. This should be bang on. Is it going to hold? Oh, it's not checked up. Didn't check up at all. I think that went about 47 yards. So it's a 10-foot putt for birdie. But once again, a real challenge on this green. The course just oozes challenge. Turn. Oh, how many of them have we had this round and a couple of rounds previously where they're just not dropping for us? But we do tap in the par, and we are going to remain at 9 under. But very natural looking course. Like I say, from what I've seen of the course, very, very accurate design. And the challenge it gives you is just magnificent. I've actually felt I've had to fight for this 9 under so far. But what a fantastic finishing hole here. Second hardest hole in the course, playing 475 yards. Wind's going to move our ball to the right hand side of this fairway. So just setting it down the left hand side, aiming for that bunker. Beautiful swing. There's a wind kicked in, and we should be in prime location here. But what a fantastic finishing hole. Really like the clubhouse. Huge galleries as well on this final hole. Let's see if we can finish with a birdie. It looks like it's going to be quite a tough approach shot. There's the shared green, by the way. So that's the first on the right hand side, and we are now on the 18th. What a cool feature that is. The spectators who are in this area getting to see a lot of the course, or should I say 2 holes for the price of 1, without even moving. It's another slope, and we did pull it slightly left. Is it going to come back off the slope? No, so it's probably going to be about a tough putt for about 22, 23 feet. 22 feet bang on. Our yardage guesstimates today have been bang on. So this is a tough putt, but let's see if we can finish with a birdie here and get that 10 under, which I think would be a 60. Tell you what, it's tracking well. Is it going to turn? Is it? Oh, it does turn, and what a fantastic birdie to finish the round at 10 under. So there you go, guys. We do win the Made in Denmark event convincingly. AI struggled out there, but what a fantastic course that is. Really, really enjoyed it. For me, that is going to be a 100% liked favourite and a 5-star, and it was a 60. But that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, and until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.